Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to say welcome. And for those of you that are a part of my Fab Whining family, I want to say welcome back. My name is Crystal and you're watching Fashion, Beauty, and Wine. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about everything sunscreen. And I want you to ask yourself, how much do you really know about sunscreen? What is it for? What does it mean? And what are some great sunscreens? Now, if you're a chocolate girl like me, you probably grew up thinking that you don't need sunscreen. Your melanin was enough to protect you from the sun, and it doesn't do anything from you. Today, we're gonna put that myth to rest because that is absolutely not true. Sunscreen is not only made for our Caucasian sisters and brothers or people with lighter skin. It's made for everyone. It is made to protect you from the sun. And so today I want to talk about what sunscreen is, why you need sunscreen, and some great sunscreen options if you are a woman of color like myself. I'm also going to be talking about the different types of sunscreens, and we're really going to get into this thing because this summer we will not be out in the sun rocking no protection. I mean, like, too grown for that. We ain't doing it this year, I mean. So let's talk about some of the reasons why you should be wearing sunscreen. First of all, you should be wearing sunscreen because it protects you from the harmful UV rays that the sun emits. Those UV rays can cause cancer, premature aging, and so wearing sunscreen will help protect you from those things. Also, wearing sunscreen can lower your chances of getting blotchy skin. So if you've done a chemical peel, or you have problems with hyperpigmentation, or you have sores on your body, not wearing sunscreen can really help to magnify that problem and to make those problems worse. Another reason why you should be wearing sunscreen is because it prevents sunburns. I mean, like, obviously, like that's an easy reason. Sunscreen nowadays are just made phenomenally. Not only do they protect you from the rays of the sun, but they also work as great moisturizers. It prevents tanning. It also enhances the health of your skin. If you are a swimmer, sunscreen protects you while you're in the water. So don't think that when you're in the water and you're swimming and stuff that you're protected by the water, because you're not. No matter how dark the water is, it's no match for the rays that the sun is going to beam down on you. Also, the last reason why you should be wearing sunscreen, and I want to put this in perspective and just let you see how powerful sunscreen is, how important it is, and why you should be wearing it, is because sunscreen gives you more protection than the clothes that you're wearing. Now, think about that. Something that has really no substance to it, it literally just evaporates into your skin. Yes, wearing sunscreen provides way more protection than wearing clothes. So when you're using sunscreens, it's not as simple as just putting a sunscreen on and then going out the door. When you're wearing sunscreen, there is a method to the madness. Now, sunscreen should be applied 30 minutes before you actually go outside and you're exposed to the sun. Now, obviously, sun comes through the windows and you can't, really protect yourself from that, but if you can, you want to apply your sunscreen 30 minutes before you go outside. Also too, sunscreen should be the last moisturizer or the last sort of thing that you put on your face after you are moisturizing your skin and doing your daily skin prep. If you put moisturizers or serums on top of the sunscreen, what will happen is it will break through the sunscreen, kind of break it down, and then the sunscreen won't be able to do its job. Something else that people don't know is that when you're wearing sunscreen, you should really be applying your sunscreen every 2 to 3 hours because sunscreens have expiration date. Once you put them on your face, the clock starts ticking. So depending on the SPF number that you're using, it will actually determine how long or how short your sunscreen will actually work. Now, a way to determine how effective your sunscreen will work is to go out in the sun and then actually time how long your skin starts to get irritated from wearing your sunscreen. Let's say after 2 minutes your skin becomes irritated. So what you're going to do is use that 2 minutes, you're going to times it by the number of SPFs that sunscreen has to offer, and then you're going to get the amount of time that you can actually wear that sunscreen before you have to reapply it. So let's say after 2 minutes your skin starts to get irritated annotated in red. And let's say that the sunscreen that you're wearing has an SPF of 30. So what you're gonna do is times 2 times 30, and it's gonna give you 60. And basically what that 60 equates to is 60 minutes of wear time that you can actually wear that sunscreen before it's time to reapply it. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about some of the different types of sunscreens. So there are 2 types of sunscreens. You have a physical and a chemical. A physical sunscreen acts as a shield, and it protects you from UVA and UVB light and contains ingredients such as titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Physical sunscreens are generally a great choice for people with allergies or that are allergic to chemical sunscreens. Now, chemical sunscreens basically absorb UVA and UVB rays. They contain ingredients like avobenzone and benzophenone. They say chemical sunscreens often contain UVB absorbing chemicals only. However, there are some chemical sunscreens that contain both UVB and UVA absorbers. So basically, a physical sunscreen is a sunscreen that sits on the skin, and a chemical sunscreen is a sunscreen that soaks into your skin. Now, luckily, without even knowing, I actually have a chemical sunscreen as well as a physical sunscreen that I can offer to you. So I'll be only giving you all 3 options of sunscreen because these are the sunscreens that I use over and over. Like, I use them on a daily basis. The reason why I say that these are my favorite sunscreens is because I have tried tons and tons of sunscreens. There was one day that I went to Nordstrom, and I must have sat in Nordstrom for like an hour, literally going through every single sunscreen that they had in the entire beauty section. I went from trying sunscreens that cost $20 to sunscreens that cost $200. And unfortunately, with all of that trying out and testing going on, there wasn't a lot of choices that I had to choose from that didn't make my face look ashy or with that purple tint. So I do want to reiterate, and I want to assure you that I fully stand behind the products that I'm going to be giving to you all. So yeah, if you all want to see what 3 sunscreens I feel like best suits my skin, if you're a girl that looks like me, then stick around and keep watching the rest of the video. So the first sunscreen that I'm starting out with is a chemical sunscreen. This one I actually just discovered, and after reading about it and just reading about some of the ingredients, I jumped right in and went out and purchased it, and I'm so happy that I did because this sunscreen literally soaks into your skin. It doesn't really leave it looking oily and greasy, but you know, there is a little bit of shine, nothing that a little bit of powder can't cover up. You know, you really can't feel it. That's the best thing about it. It's lightweight, it's organic, and I think the thing that really sold me was the fact that it protects you from all of these UVA, UVB rays. It also protects you from the digital lights, which I feel like I'm always in front of the computer. And it also protects you from environmental pollutions that we know can also just age your skin as well. Also, it doesn't leave that purple tint. It doesn't leave your face looking ashy. I mean, you see it, look at it. It looks phenomenal on my face. Like, you wouldn't even know that I was wearing sunscreen if I didn't tell you.
Check it.
So this next sunscreen is by Neutrogena. It's called Sports Face. And this one has got to be probably one of my most favorite ones. It's definitely one of the ones that I'm wearing, you know, when I don't want to wear any makeup, when I'm on the run, like I need to just apply something really quickly. It's the one that I go to. It doesn't leave your face oily. It's oil free. That's the best thing that I like about it. It has a Helioplex broad spectrum SPF. So, I mean, this one is really good. I mean, this one is made for if you're doing activities. So when I'm working or something, this is what I really like to use when I'm running around and I'm on the move and, you know, I'm always going. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this one, but it's pretty understandable because it's one of the more affordable brands, is that it has parabens in. Now, if you are a person that likes organic cosmetics, that values
you know, what you put onto your skin. This one wouldn't be the best choice for you, but I'm sure that there's some out there that don't contain parabens and sulfates and things like that. Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like about this product, because I don't like to put things on my face with parabens. But at the end of the day, there are many things that we use that contain parabens. So, you know, I just try to stay away from it. So the last sunscreen that I'm going to suggest to you is Philosophy's Skin Tint in a Jar. Now, I came across this sunscreen through Jackie Aina, and what I love about this sunscreen is that it's gel-based. It melts into your face. It doesn't leave your skin feeling sticky. You don't feel it. It's light. It has a little bit of color to it, which means you can substitute out for your foundation. But the best thing about it is it's not going to give a full coverage. It's literally just going to cover up small mistakes, but your skin is still able to breathe and peek through the sunscreen. As a foundation, if you really want to go for like a light glowy look, this works great for that. I've used this so many times. I find that this works the best for me during the winter time when my skin is dry, because it's very hydrating. I'm glad that I came across it, and it's just wonderful. The only thing that I don't like about this product is it comes in only several shades, and the closest shade to me is a 9.5, the cocoa color, which is a little on the darker side. I just wish that they offered something a little bit lighter, which was closer to my skin color. I find that the 9.5 has greenish olive undertones, and for me, I would do better with having something that had more red or yellow, golden, and neutral undertones. Like, that would be better for me. I zoomed in just so you could see how the actual product applies to my skin. I mean, it's not so bad. It's not really noticeable until you say something, but you can still see how the color is different from my skin color, and it's a little bit more pale and muted out, almost like greenish, which is way different from what I usually use on my face when I'm looking for a foundation.
So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to get some information, some knowledge on sunscreens, and in the future, you know, it will be a part of your everyday makeup regimen. Now, something that I didn't mention in the video is that you should be wearing your sunscreen every single day, even if you don't leave the house, even if it's in the winter months, it's raining, it's, you know, the sun is not out. Wear your sunscreen. Even when there's light outside, that means that there are harmful rays that can seep into your skin and just give you lots and lots of problems. Now, I hope you all enjoyed this video. You found it informative, entertaining, or interesting. If you have, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed, take a moment to kindly press that subscribe button. Now, I am on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all under keywords fashion, beauty, and wine. Join me there. Why not? I want to thank you all again for joining me. In the spirit of Crystal T, I wish you all nothing but peace, love, fashion, beauty, and wine. Bye-bye.